It was a black Sunday for residents of Jaji as they witnessed a twin attack on the St. Andrew's Military Protestant Church located within the premises of the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, Kaduna. This is the first time the town will be witnessing an attack of this kind, and it comes as a shock to the residents, especially as it happened within the premises of a military formation.
What I just heard now, the bomb explode, and I hear. I just heard say the thing just explode, boom.
This is the first time?
This is the first time we had this kind of a thing in Jaji. So we never had all this kind of a thing before.
The way it happens, it's a shock event because we never expect that it will happen here. The way I'm seeing, security should be more alert.
Journalists were barred from gaining entrance into the site of the attack. The same resistance was met at some of the hospitals where those injured were being treated. However, the Chief Medical Director of the Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital, Dr. Lawal Khalid, explained that those that survived the blast are responding to treatment.
Unfortunately, after the bomb blast at Jaji, a total number of 11 casualties were brought to AB Teaching Hospital, out of which 2 have died, but 9 are on admission in our accident and emergency unit. We are watching them closely. If we find a need to move them to the intensive care unit, we will not hesitate to take them there because that's where they will get the best of treatment. But their conditions are not as critical as to warrant moving them to the intensive care unit yet.
Several other injured persons are receiving treatment at the 44 Nigerian Army Reference Hospital, Kaduna, as well as another hospital within the premises of the Jaji military cantonment.
Well, that's what we'll be anchoring today's session on. We'll be starting from there, talking about the security situation in the country. Well, perhaps, yes, security agencies are maybe the targets of some of this. In fact, they are the targets, as we also focused on that yesterday. But Jaji, you had people who were kind of shocked, saying, yeah, they never thought, number one, penetrating there, and then how we went on, how it happened, even though Defense Headquarters said they'll set up a board of inquiry. But were you surprised that it wasn't Jaji?
Well, I'm not surprised. You know, in one of these programs here, I told you I have developed a very thick skin. Nothing surprises me in our country at all. And if these things are not coming, actually, we will not be talking about it. You wouldn't even ask the question. But going back to Friday, 20th January this year, whoever these people are, went to Kano between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. and attacked 6 police formations, including the police headquarters in Bompai. Attacked SSS state office. Attacked immigration office in farm center area. So the entire Nigerian security outfit would have learned that there is something coming their way and take the necessary precautionary measures. Then we had a storming of a sleepy place called Cotton Kalpi prison. People who are familiar with driving from Okene to Abuja, or Benin, Auchi, Okene, Abuja, all the way, you pass Cotton Kalpi on your right. A small sleepy place, very innocent town, but if that place, prison of that place can be stormed and people released, then what are we talking about? But why should that storming Jaji be different from storming police headquarters of the whole country? First Infantry Mechanized Division in Kaduna, Air Force Base in Kaduna. They storm all those places. They are daredevil. But the irony of it is that we don't exactly know what is going on. Nobody is telling the truth.
Well, part of the reason why we asked if there was some element of surprise in this was because after the one at the police headquarters, one would expect that all other security formations will be on alert, as they say they usually are. And so that's why people thought, I mean, if you were on alert, these kind of matters, catching you unawares, raises a lot of questions.
When you have indiscipline in a country, corruption finds a very fertile ground. Corruption comes in different formations. It's not just a matter of collecting naira and kobo. There's moral corruption. People shortchange themselves in the name of doing themselves a favor or doing their own colleagues a favor. And therefore, because of that, the system has collapsed. And because we don't know what we are doing, we don't know what is happening, nobody knows. Forget about all the statements you are reading in the papers, one officer saying one thing or the other, or you see them on television claiming even they are beating their chest. Actually, they are winning. That's what they told us. But we said it before. There are about 3 different groups. The Ahl Sunnah themselves, who are called Boko Haram, doing their own, in their own style. You have armed robbers, miscreants, and so on, who have their own agenda, which is materialistic. Storming banks, storming everywhere, shouting Allahu Akbar in order to deceive people, to divert attention. Doing all these things. Then you have the 5th columnists, who cannot definitely be anybody outside security agencies. Maybe retired, maybe disgruntled ones. Because of the sophistication, they do these things. I doubt if any bunch of Nigerians, disgruntled Nigerians, doing their own thing as normal Nigerians, will now gang up, suddenly wake up, well-trained, well-armed, with serious security intelligence knowledge, to go and do all these things, to be daredevil. I find it very difficult to see the ordinary Nigerian civilian who really grew up in the Nigerian cultural way of growing up, waking up one day to be a militant, well-armed, well-trained, and know how to beat all security outfits around you install. So when you are talking of Jaji, those people who know what Jaji stands for, they have about 5 military formations inside that place. The 2 biggest important ones everybody knows is Command and Staff College. And then you have School of Infantry and so many other things. 5 schools are in that particular enclave. And it's really a no-go area even for birds. Not talk of individual, somebody there. It doesn't matter whether there is a church service going on there. That security then is never compromised to enter that place. So whoever can find his way all the way and bomb everywhere, I mean, it's something else. But it's part of the regression we have been experiencing over the years. And the agencies really have no idea what is happening. It doesn't matter what they say. If they cannot find a solution, we haven't seen it. There's more escalation, there's more tension, there's more, those daredevils are more daring. And it's not just attacking military formation, they attack them at checkpoints. If those people who know Abuja very well, who know what they used to call Abacha barracks, when you leave AYE, when you leave Abuja for Kepi, before Yanya, there's a military barrack there. Mami Wagon, or is it Mami Market or something, was attacked some months ago. And so, how do you go in there?